What's going on, everyone? Matt here for the Matt Film Show. Welcome guys back to a brand new video. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like. Let's get right into this video. And today I'm gonna be giving you guys my review on Dogman, the new animated movie um, produced by DreamWorks Animation, distributed by Universal Pictures. This movie is based on a book based on the same name. It is a spin-off of the Captain Underpants franchise or book series, and it's made by the books are written by the same guy, Dave Pilkey. I pronounced his name right. Which is the same guy who created the Captain Underpants, created Dogman. So I'm going to give you guys the premise of what the movie is about and my overall thoughts on the movie. I remember when they announced this movie, I knew that this was a book based on the book because I've seen the book before in the stores. I've read Captain Underpants younger, when I was really young, as well as Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But obviously I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Till this day, I still love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I have all the books, all 19 books of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I love all the movies of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Big fan of Wimpy Kid. But I did read Captain Underpants when I was a kid, and I never got into it. I didn't hate it. I just never got into it. I was always a Wimpy Kid guy. I was never Captain Underpants guy. But Dogman, why he's saying Captain Underpants is because it's very, very similar to Captain Underpants. That cartoonish style of how it's written is the same thing. Just like I think it's considered a spin-off of Captain Underpants. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it is or not. But anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a premise and my overall thoughts here on this movie. The premise is Dogman is a children's book and animated film about a half dog, half human superhero fights crime. The story follows Dogman as he pursues his nemesis, Petey the cat, a feline supervillain. So he fights a cat. So I thought that first things first, before I give you guys the premise, I do want to talk about DreamWorks Animation. Because they have been killing it these last couple of years. I really did enjoy Kung Fu Panda 4 that came out last year. I really, really enjoyed it. I always talked about Kung Fu Panda 4 with a movie that I thought was unnecessary when they announced it. I was like, why do we need another Kung Fu Panda? I didn't think that we needed another one. And so when we got Kung Fu Panda 4, I'm very happy that we got one because I really enjoyed it. And it does look like we might be getting more Kung Fu Panda. I really did enjoy Puss in Boots: The Last Wish that came out like 3 years ago. That was a movie that I didn't think that needed a sequel because it came out like 11 years later after the first one, which the first one was decent. I wouldn't say that it was the best thing ever, but I do believe that The Last Wish obviously surpassed the first one, and they did a way better job the second time around with Puss in Boots. I also did enjoy The Bad Guys, which I believe came out the same year as Puss in Boots in 2022. So yeah, I enjoyed all those movies from DreamWorks Animation the last couple of years. Also, they came out with Wild Robot. They came out a couple months ago. Well, not months ago, but towards the end of last year, like around September of last year, came out. I did do my review for Kung Fu Panda 4 and the Wild Robot. And I really did enjoy the Wild Robot. It was a very, very fun, emotional movie. Very, very emotional. I really enjoyed the story of the Wild Robot, which I believe it's also based on the book as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I just love what DreamWorks has been killing it now. Dogman. I don't think that this is a movie that's gonna catch people's attention. I don't think that this movie is gonna do big numbers. But I thought like Captain Underpants. I really enjoyed the Captain Underpants movie that came out. I think it was back in 2017. I do believe it underperformed. Sadly, I really enjoyed it. Had fun with that movie. You know, it really brought the book to life. And so with Dogman, I can't compare this to the book because I have never read the books of Dogman. I've read Captain Underpants. so I was able to compare the Captain Underpants movie with the books. But with Dogman, I know it's based on the book. I have not read the books, but I do. Like I said, I do know Dogman is based on the book, but I have not, right, read the Dogman books. So I can't compare it to the books. But what I've seen of the movie, I really, really enjoyed it. Half dog, half man, as a police officer. Very interesting premise, and I do want to point something out about this is that um, they're able to take the comic strips, like the comic aspect of Dogman, into animated form of how the book is formed. You know what I mean? They did similar like that to Captain Underpants. You know what I mean? And they did the same thing here, which I thought that was very, very cool that they were able to do. I thought that was very, very neat, nice, and detailed of that. I thought the voice cast was great. You know, you had um, um, Pete Davidson. Um, who else? You had Leo Ray Howery, Poppy Lou, Isa Isla Fisher, um, you know what I mean? Ricky Grevins, Gur Vyans. You know what I mean? You had most notable. The only ones I knew was Pete Davidson and Leo Ray Howery and Isa Fisher, but all the other ones they are unrecognizable. Um, I thought that they did a very good job with the voice acting here and the story. Um, this I I I I don't see what I do. I did this movie short. You know what I mean? It's not a very long movie. Animated movies are not that long, but still, I don't think that this movie was it's not that long. It's like an hour and um, um, it is like under an hour or so. Um, so it's not that long of a movie, but it did have um, a lot of funny moments. I did enjoy a lot of the moments were very, very funny of this movie. I kind of thought that the marketing of this movie was kind of off. I did not see a lot of marketing for Dogman, and I don't think that no one's really talking about the movie because I have not heard of no one talk about Dogman, which kind of sucks because I actually thought that this movie was actually really good. This is I would consider this an underrated film in my own opinion. I think this might be considered an underrated film. It's one of those movies that is very, very good, that it doesn't have the audience, like a bigger, a wider audience to go watch this movie. So I kind of thought, like I said, I didn't know that this was in theaters. I kind of forgot that it was in theaters because I didn't really um I knew it was coming out, but like I said, the there was not a there was not a um I don't see that there was not a boost of confidence from Universal and DreamWorks for this movie, uh, which kind of sucks because you guys know me. I love DreamWorks movies, and I've been enjoying what they have been doing it. And like I said, I really enjoyed this one. I thought this was good as well. So this is another amazing film added to the collection of great films that I just mentioned. The Bad Guys, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Kung Fu Panda 4, and The Wild Robot are amazing, great films. So I was kind of uh, uh, I kind of think that they've been leaving up the success of DreamWorks by every movie by movie. So I thought that was good. Um, there was the fish, the like a very a villain was the fish. So which I thought that was kind of like a purple fish. Which I thought the fight scene between them was really cool. You know what I mean? So that I thought that was kind of cool. It was Flippy was the name of the villain there. Um, I really love um, the just the effects of the animation in this movie. That was really really cool when they were fighting and everything. Um, and I just thought that the whole world of Dogman worked very very well. It was really such a fun what's that word? Um, a fun world to be in. You know what I mean? Around that world of it. Uh, But yeah, I thought that this was a very fun and enjoyable movie. I think kids will enjoy it. I think a lot of families should go and support this movie. I just do not see this movie getting the word of mouth, sadly, because I don't think that this movie will do good numbers. Because Captain Underpants didn't. And then I do know that they had planned to do more movies of Captain Underpants. But it only made 100. Captain Underpants made underperformed with $125 million, which is not that lot. But I did think that they did a good job with that one, and that's a movie that failed. It failed. It didn't succeed. So I had kind of predicted that they had plans to do the second book into a movie, for Captain Underpants. But since it underperformed, I mean, sadly, but I did enjoy Captain Underpants. But anyways, back with Dogman. Um, I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. I don't see this getting a sequel just because I don't think that it's not going to do well in the box office. I do not see that this is going to be a movie that that will get a lot of people's attention. But I do think it's a very great movie. I think people should go watch it. Should go watch this movie. I thought it was a very, very well made movie, a very great animated movie. But I just do not see this movie getting the word of mouth, sadly. But I hope it does. I just do not see it. But I did enjoy it. I did have a great time. And to me, it was another masterpiece or another success for DreamWorks, which they've been having success after success after success after success. The only thing I would consider that was not success of DreamWorks was last year when they released the sequel, like 15 years later, Megamind vs. Doomsday Decay. That was a bad movie. That was one of the worst sequels. It went straight to streaming and it was just so bad. But prior to Megamind, every DreamWorks movie that I've seen so far the last couple of years have all been masterpieces. And I would not consider this a masterpiece, but I did enjoy this movie. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this video. If you guys are new here, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys like. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.